What's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be sanding down our plastics to be ready to paint. So I think I'm gonna paint probably tomorrow because I got stuff going on tonight. But I've already started this one. So as you can see, just taking a medium grit sandpaper, and we're gonna rough it up a little bit. Make sure we get that finish off of the pre-existing plastic. We're gonna, once we get that finish off, we're gonna go ahead and hit it with a finer grit to kind of smooth it out a little bit. So then we can primer and paint tomorrow, do all of that stuff. So let's get into it. All right, guys, so right here is my rear spoiler. So we're gonna go ahead and sand this down. I got this valance sanded down. She was a glossy black before. Got it all sanded down. That is ready for paint, and then we're gonna sand this down and we're gonna get it ready to be painted. All right, so we just got this rear spoiler finished sanding up. It sanded up pretty nice, got all the glossy black off, took all the finish off. So tomorrow, what we'll do is I am going to run to Walmart, get my painter primer that I need, some tape, drop cloth, because there's some stuff on my pickup that I'm not gonna take off to do it because I gotta take apart the whole bumper and everything. So I'm just gonna do all those, and then tomorrow I'm gonna take off my mirrors because I gotta keep using my pickup for today. But I'm gonna take off my mirrors tomorrow, and we're going to paint the mirrors, the rear spoiler, the valance that I have, and the fog light cutouts and stuff on the little squares on the bumper. Let me show you what I got. All right, so right here, I picked this up at Walmart today. Forgot to get my other stuff, but got a little paint sprayer. I didn't really think I needed a professional paint sprayer because these are about the only things that I'm going to be painting. So I figured pick up a cheap paint gun. If it doesn't work, we'll figure something else out, but not a professional painter, so I didn't think I needed the professional setup. But that's what we got today. All right, guys, so we just took the mirrors off the F-150. We're gonna get these taped up, and then we'll start sanding them. All right, we got one mirror taped off. Let's go ahead and do the other. All right, so we have both mirrors taped off. So let's go ahead and sand them down. All right, guys, so while I'm still sanding down my mirrors, I went ahead and am priming these. I'm using this automotive primer and sealer, and before I put that layer of primer down, I put some paint adhesion stuff for the plastics. So we got to still flip this one over and prime it. I'm not doing a real heavy coat of primer because I'm going to go on with my paint next, but I'll get the mirrors finished sanding down, and we'll prime those and get those ready to paint as well. All right, so we have our plastics painted up. I've done all of the layers of paint on this one, and we threw a clear coat. This one I didn't sand down smooth enough, but it looks all right. And then we have our mirrors here. Mirrors got a clear coat on, or one layer of clear coat on them. So we're gonna let these dry. We're gonna go in with 2 more coats of clear coat. We're gonna let it cure for 30 minutes, and then we're gonna reinstall. All right, what's up, guys? It's been a minute since our last update. So we got the mirrors paint matched and installed. The roof spoiler was a fail. It flew off not once but twice. So that happened, but we got all of our mirrors paint matched and on. Just washed the pickup. And tomorrow morning we are heading out to go to the truck show. So that'll be fun. I'll keep you guys updated. But that's it for this video. So stay tuned, guys.